Happy December, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful festive season. I'm in the festive spirit, and I think I'm going to be even more in the festive spirit once I hear this song, Bar Humbug by Pentatonix. A lot of you mentioned it in my previous Pentatonix reaction and analysis video, so here we are. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and yeah, today I'm going to be breaking down some Pentatonix for you. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. If you enjoy that type of thing, I've got more over on Patreon. There's more fun over there, so do go and check it out. But otherwise, I have left the original video in the description below. The song that's currently playing is also one of my own. I released my debut album, Echo, earlier this year. Thank you so much to everyone who has streamed it. Thank you to everyone who's purchased a digital download or a vinyl record. It honestly means so much. There is only one thing left to do before we get to the main part of the video, and that is to hit that subscribe button and the bell button if you're enjoying my content. Let's get to it. Oh!
I met a man named Ebenezer south of Camden High.
Woo!
With calloused hands stood at a slant and no one dared walk by. His heart was hard and sharp as flint. His door was lined with locks, as lonesome as an oyster, and he was greedy as a fox. He was
Oh, I love those clashes there. Okay, obviously we've got brass instruments in the back. That's what they're done with their Christmas album this year. It's a mixture of their voices and instruments. Love this big band feel. I love the shuffle feel that we're hearing as well. Just really, really smooth. Scott's vocals here as well. He has a very bright quality anyway. It's got a lot of twang in his voice. The narrowing of the AES is where the twang is made. So the more narrow it is, the more ugly it's gonna be. So we just like relax it to a place where it feels right. But it's got this lovely brightness to it, like throughout. And I love how he's playing with the phrasing, like really swerving in and out of some words. It's really, really magical. Oh, let's go.
I met a man named Ebenezer south of Camden High.
Get south of Camden High. Like he stops on the south high and then lets it ascend on the word high, but some notes are really like lovely and joined.
Met a man named Ebenezer south of Camden High. With calloused hands stood at a slant and no one dared walk by. His heart was hard and sharp as flint. His door was lined with locks, as lonesome as an oyster.
I love this. Ow. Really subtly in the back, but I think they've just repeated it 3 times before we get to this section. Pretty cool.
His door was lined with locks, as lonesome as an oyster, and he was greedy as a fox. He was a penny pinching fist, clenching sick and stingy grouch.
Woo!
Don't ask him about Christmas, he'll growl no way, no how. He's crooked.
Oh, that was really nice. I love those like small micro steps almost it felt. I think because also there was like suspense around it. It's very staccato plucked, like the da 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 da, like just around certain notes. I'm singing all the wrong notes because I've got Scott's. I love the fall as well in his line. Really, really well matched together because the volume isn't too loud as well. It's just kind of sudden da da, like it's got its own kind of dynamic because it falls away and it's just there in your face and then it's gone. Really nice. Really, you know, Kevin and Matt just keeping that rhythm going there at the back.
Clenching sick and stingy grouch. Don't ask him about Christmas, he'll growl no way, no how. His crooked frown upon the town, so I too straight away.
This is so fun.
But one night I got turned around and heard a man behind me say, "La humbug, humbug, la humbug, humbug."
No, no. Like this is so simple, but because there's such a warmth to Matt's bass here, like it's got this open feel, the larynx is lowered, so it's different to this. It's so opposite to where Scott's voice is timbre-wise, and I just love it because it just has this open space between the vocal qualities in this group. And like notice the word humbug as well, they're all R vowels, so it just invites that open space even more. Ah, the rise.
And that was all easy by
modulate.
Well, a ghostly figure caught you sleeping, concept upside down. You saw.
Wait, was something about? Oh, well, a ghostly figure touched his sleeve, and we get like a eerie, like from the backing there as well. I don't know if Scott joined in, but it's definitely Kirsten and Mitch, and obviously Kevin's just providing this lovely shuffle. This modulation into the next part is so good. Let's talk about Matt for a second, because again, just the two most well, I say the two most, but Mitch is also, you know, there's a lot of like opposite sounding voices in this group, so a lot of pairings work well if they're wanting to create like an opposite feel into the next verse, and it really does here, just dropping right down, lovely open space, very clear vocals. Like a train.
You saw a boy so innocent, just like the man that he's now.
As the seconds go, showed him a home, a family full of love.
Whoa, I thought Kirsten was Mitch's voice there. They sound so similar, their timbres. But obviously Kirsten's stepping forward. Really, really nice. This is so good. I love this kind of extra breath that we hear with Kevin as well.
Oh boy, so innocent, just like the man that he's now.
As the seconds go, showed him a home, a family full of love. All he heard was friendly laughter. Not one of them was singing.
You know what I'm going to mention. They're so well at pairing the BVs to what the lead lines are, obviously about the ghostly, and then it was very kind of ghostly, eerie harmony there behind. And then all he heard was a friendly laughter. We had the ha, 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 like a descending ha, ha. It's just subtly in there, but it's so well paired, and the timing's immaculate.
As the seconds go, showed him a home, a family full of love.
Another ghost.
All he heard was friendly laughter. Not one of them was singing.
Oh, Kevin's picked it up. He said. Oh, lovely bit of a drum fill there. This is so good. I understand why so many of you said, Jen, you need to listen to this, because festive spirit is back. I'm ready. Woo. Yeah, really nice. I love how we're still here. Why did I go down there? Da da hum ba hum. From Matt still going on, but there's different ad-libs kind of going around. I feel like Kirsten and Mitch might be still doing something similar, but definitely Scott's a bit more free in this section. Humbug. They're actually using the as a... Listen now for that. Mitch and... Wow.
Showed him what could happen when we reap what we sow. All he heard was crickets chirping as he laid to rest, while the town was busy smirking, saying, "It's for the best."
It's for the best. Oh, where is he in this? They sound so tight all together. So many words. So the diction needs to be on point, but not too much of over-pronouncing things, but we need to be able to hear everything. There's a whispery kind of feel. So when we throw more breath through the vocal folds aren't connecting all the way. It becomes more breathy, a bit more falsetto-esque as well. That's what the falsetto means when we increase the breath quality. Really nice in there.
Crickets chirping as he laid to rest, while the town was busy smirking, saying, "It's for the best."
Mitch, keep rising, sir. Okay, there is lots of elements that's happening here. Let's start with the first thing that I'm going to say is it's a head voice dominant quality. We can hear how it's a lot thinner than if we were in a thicker folds. We don't speak like up here. It's high, okay? So the vocal folds are stretched out, they're thin. It's not pure head voice. If we think about a classical soprano sound, like up there, it's got a little bit of something like pressing forward. And what that press forward is that twang that I was mentioning earlier that's in Scott's voice quite consistently. This twang up high, it helps us get a forward placement sound, helps us with our brightness, and helps it be a little bit more fuller without reaching up to the thicker folds. It's not massively, we're not increasing our resistance so much that we get a full belt up there. We've got resistance in our vocal folds to make sure they're connecting so we get clear sound, but it's so lovely and controlled. Whoa, so good and so beautifully and like effortless, so nice. And that ha aspect. Wow, that rises.
said, oh no.
Mitch. Whistle note territory. I'm not even gonna... I can't, not very good. Whistle notes, I'm like, screech. Wow. Okay, so this is the thinnest our vocal folds can be. Like, so these are the vocal folds. As we get higher, they are doing this. They are peeling and just the top part of our vocal folds are still touching. So you can imagine when we're even thinner, how much contact the vocal folds are making. We don't want to make it be heavy because they're so thin and precious and fragile at that moment. We need to make sure that it's lovely and relaxed so that they're still making contact and making full vocal fold contact. So we're getting pure sound up there. Stunning control. And just this lead up into that section, my God, it was so intense. The drama of it all, I'm involved. I'm just in awe. This bar humbug just going around. I love it.
He said, oh no, look what I have done. Is it too late to change my ways? And he snapped back to present day.
Oh, I love how sometimes they just drop out all, like Kevin just stops. Back to present day, just like highlights that moment even more. And I love how they're all in that harmony. Very much more of a chest dominant sound here. It's a much more of a belt quality here from definitely Scott and Kirsten. I need to hear where Mitch was. Yeah, that was an A6 that Mitch was hitting before. I just wanted to get what that note was because that's incredible.
And he snapped back to present day.
Yeah. Where are we're going through so many different genres. It's got like this kind of gospel feel there now. Okay, as we kind of have this really lovely backing from everyone, Scott's doing this lovely ascend, and we have to navigate that really like spot on because we're going from a thick fold place, and if we're ascending and navigating through the first passage, the first passaggio, which is where our vocal folds go from thick to thin really quickly, if you've ever experienced a break in the voice, that that kind of motion, and we don't want it to be heard in the song. Sometimes it's fine to be heard in the song, it's all, you know, singer's choice at the end of the day, but if we don't, we need to make sure that we're blending things. It's so good. Yeah, going into this lovely new groove.
Well, it's Christmas morning. It's a brand new day.
I'm bopping on my seat. Da, 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 da. I love that fall as we're hearing all these Merry Christmases. The change is just so great. So much fun, so much energy. And there's like, you know, the way that we're going to get more of a fuller sound is that clear vocal fold closure. We need to make sure we've got great control over the vocal folds. There's no extra breath coming through. So we're in the maximum kind of quality for this section. Oh, look at great Scott's voice there. No more mumbling, grumbling. These are like, it sounds so weird, just like that, doing it on my own. But this has got to have a level of lightness to it. And even though we're higher and remaining full, we've got to be blending. This is where this mix quality comes in. And the mix doesn't always have to be the same because we're picking elements of like our thicker fold, thin fold qualities that make sense to what we want. We're up higher, wanting to remain full. So yeah, great quality. I just love this kind of call and response section. It's great. Kevin just like, I will finish. Nice. Was that Matt on that? Like holding, sustaining on this note while everyone's moving, just this lovely seventh kind of just in there, like doing this beautiful riff, the control. I love that we hear Matt in that because obviously he's so, I mean, earlier in the song he sang a verse in this lower bass quality and obviously he provides the bass line for this group. So it's just nice hearing him in this different section of him, providing really lovely velvety voice qualities there. Kevin, amazing. Just love it. I love how we stop that rhythm and just everyone sings that Merry Christmas. There's a bit of like a riffing back and forth between Scott and Matt there. So he did the first one, then we had another Merry Christmas from Matt, and really, really lovely kind of staccato hits. Merry from Keston and Mitch there, and then Kevin obviously just providing that. Whoa! That was so good. Christmas in the City, bar Humbug. The festive playlist keeps growing. I am hooked. That was so good. Thank you so much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you learnt a thing or two, then please do go and check me out over on Patreon. But please do hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button, and go and check out my own music. You can check it out over on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. I released my debut album, Echo, earlier this year. Otherwise, I hope you're having a fabulous December, enjoying the Christmassy spirit. I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.